All right, this is a video, just an introduction to how to maximize your subscription, how to get the most out of your subscription, and just takes you through the key features and benefits of the South African Medico Legal Reports. When you buy a subscription, which is either the print and online or the online full subscription, either of those two products, you will get access to all of the following. So you'll get access to the complete website. The only exception is specialist training, which we produce from time to time. That will be typically in the form of webinars. That's not included in your subscription. But other than that, everything is included in your subscription. And you will see that the various tab headings, let's have a look at those quickly. Table of contents, practice notes and precedents, then judgments, South African Medico Legal Reports, expert witnesses, training portal, and my records. Those are the key sections of the site. I'm going to actually start with the South African Medico Legal Reports themselves. The overall site name is the South African Medico Legal Reports, and the flagship product for the site are the South African Medico Legal Reports proper. So the actual Medico Legal Reports. You will see, for those that subscribe to the print version, you'll see on the front page of the site, there is the launch edition of the South African Medico Legal Reports. We take great pride in producing a really quality product as far as the print version is concerned. You can see that there's a ribbon marker. There's this is a hardcover that looks as if it's calf skin. We obviously don't cover in calf skin. That would be an exorbitant price. But the quality of the pages, the individually stitched sections, the top and tail, they're called top and tail ribbons. In other words, the finishing of the book, we take great care in all of that. And that's if you buy the print version, you'll get that. If you buy the online version, you'll get access to the South African Medico Legal Reports section. And you'll see here we have all the law reports all the judgments which have found their way into the South African Medico Legal Reports. You will also see that there's another section which is simply called judgments. That consists of all the other judgments. So the unreported judgments, if they are of relevance and of interest, then they find their way onto our website, but they don't necessarily find their way onto the South African Medico Legal Reports themselves. Right, let's just have a look at the judgments and the law reports themselves. You will notice, firstly, that there are various drop-down menus. There's categories, which is all your different cases. There are legal principles. All your legal principles come up here. They are all legal principles which have been dealt with in the judgments. Please note that this is a filter. So if you click on lodgement of RAF claims, for instance, you will see that it will filter out all the judgments except those which are dealing with lodgement of RAF claims. It's not a search as such, but it's a similar thing. It will filter out all the other judgments. So those are the legal principles. Then the judge himself or herself, all judgments by that particular judge. Again, it's a filter process. So if you click on Wilson J for argument's sake, you will then see the 4 judgments where Wilson J has delivered judgment. Similarly with the advocates. So if we look at M. Beard, we filter him out, or filter out the judgment for him, and there is a judgment there in which he appeared. And there are similar searches which you can do in the remaining categories: attorney, expert, court, judgment date, and court date. And then the next point to have a look at is, if we have a look at, for instance, let's take Snyder's, and you'll see here that we have legal principles, court dates, judges, etc. These are all cross-referenced. So, for instance, if you want to have a look at mental health, if you click on that, it will take you across to the mental health section on the website. You'll see here all judgments within the period under review dealing with mental health is dealt in here. We see Snyder's, as well as, and there's an extract from Snyder's dealing with mental health, and then that link will also take you back to the judgment itself, so it's cross-linked again. So if you are searching for that judgment, that's easy to access. If you have a look at the table of contents, you'll see that that then gives you a list of all the categories which have been considered. So you'll see, for instance, under expert witnesses, there are various subcategories, and then you can drill even further down on one or two of those categories. Those all cross-link to either the judgments or the South African medico-legal reports. Very handy for research purposes. And then your practice notes and precedents, very similar results. So here you'll have your practice notes, which the table of contents is actually giving you access to the practice notes. So where you see trusts, that's the same as table of contents practice notes, but it will also give you your judgment library, which is the judgments and the South African medico-legal reports. So it'll give you all of those lists as well. So that gives you a fairly comprehensive introduction to the South African medico-legal reports website. Let's just have a look quickly. The expert witnesses, there are various sections and various topics dealt with. Expert witnesses can go in and have a look at that. And then training, I just want to take you to the training portal quickly. The moment we have the expert witness training up, we will be adding the March legal training soon, because we've now launched the full subscriptions. So please have a look for the March legal training. Incidentally, with any addition made to the site, we put that up on our WhatsApp groups, and we will also put up an update feature on the website. But the easiest way to stay up to date with what's happening on the website and within the field is to be subscribed to either our WhatsApp channel or our WhatsApp group. Either of those will be fine, or both if you want to. But that will then give you information about any latest updates or developments within the medico-legal field as it finds its way onto our website. I hope that helps you to get the most out of your subscription. Please keep a lookout for those updates, and we hope that you will find this a very rewarding tool to help you in running your practice efficiently and getting the maximum out of your cases. Thank you very much.